I said that I'd be back, he thought I bluffed, right? So if he throw his hands, he gon' box these fucking bullets. Cause nigga, I don't want fight. Think he heavy? I'ma light him up, paramedics gon' stretcher him. Acting like shit a game, he done put his life in jeopardy. Being bitch and can't get a job, other shit stress me. And this nigga think he gon' get away with disrespecting me?
So basically, you just want to start off, man, introducing yourself to the people, let them know as far as who you are and where you from.
My name Kate Price, KP for short, man. Artist from Southwest Philly, man. Represent Mood Makers Zone 7. I mean, Mood Makers Entertainment Zone 7. That's the management team.
So we actually had linked up before, you know, your recent video and before as far as all the work you've been putting in. And you actually came down to a cypher that I had down South Philly. You was giving out bars, and first time that's why I kind of, when you mentioned it, I remember like, damn, he definitely right, because your bars definitely stood out. So tell everybody a little bit about as far as your come up in the Philly scene and things that you've been working on before your recent successes as far as the video.
Well, I always been rapping, man. I just was letting shit get in the way of shit, like motherfuckers dying and like, you know what I'm saying, family shit, financial shit, a bunch of different shit. It was probably like last year I started just going super hard without really like, you know what I mean, without stopping, you know what I mean, and ever since then, shit just been looking up. And I've been working on my project, One Man, Two Realities. Shit was supposed to drop at the top of the year, but like, it's like a real album, so I don't want to just give it out. But that's what I was doing beforehand, and then I'm dropping my mixtape this Saturday, July 14th, you know what I mean? It's called The Build Up, which is basically like just the build up for the album, and the build up for like just everything that been going on and all the hype and shit like that. So, I mean, that's what I've been doing. But I got plenty music, plenty videos I'ma drop. Like, I just want the rollout to be right, you know what I mean? So we've been doing this shit though. We've been doing this shit for a minute, man. I'm hard with this shit now. It ain't no stopping. I don't give a fuck what happened, man.
Right, because you know, like a lot of people see like overnight success and they think of it as an overnight success, but they don't see, them videos, and they don't see the work that you put in leading up, and they don't see the fan base, the support that you gathered that allowed that video to have its success.
Yeah, no, real shit. Like, it ain't been no overnight. Niggas been saying that shit to me too. Like, damn, you surpassing niggas in 2 days. Like, you had 3,000 followers, and shit went up quadruple that or whatever the fuck. But like, you know what I mean? I ain't just start rapping. You know what I'm saying? I've been rapping.
Cause that was at least a year ago before when we had linked up.
Yeah, that shit was like, I mean, that shit was a while ago then. So it's like, I've been doing this shit. I mean, motherfuckers just, y'all catching on, man. I ain't catching on to y'all. Y'all catching on to me. I'm just harder with this shit now. I work hard, dog. I mean, I work super hard. Like, that's what the difference really was. I don't let nothing stop me, regardless. Like, it's God's work. I mean, you can't stop God's work, man.
Now, you had mentioned earlier something I want to speak on. I feel like that is so important for not only Philly artists, but independent artists all across the world. You said, I want to present it right. You feel me? I got the music, but I want to present it right. Now, I want to use an example as like the chick Tierra Whack.
Yeah.
You tuned into her?
Yeah, I tuned into her. I don't want to give my opinion on how I feel where she at in the city, because I don't want motherfuckers that fuck with me to get offended. So, but yeah, I fuck with Whack. She fucking dope.
The reason why I kind of mentioned her, because I felt like what you said was so important as far as you want to present it right, and I felt like she was just one of the, as far as artists from the city and just on an international level that just presented her project, you know, the right way as far as the music.
Yeah, no, that shit is important. Like, and another thing was like, I ain't trying to put out no music to get like a couple plays. Like, I don't need, this shit is real. Like, niggas need to hear this, like, cause I got a message, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, I wanted I wanted the platform to be right, and I needed like my content to be right, like, and the quality in it to be right, you know what I'm saying? So like, I don't just put shit out. Like, I put it out when I know it's time to put it out, and I know what I'm saying, I got shit behind it and coming after it, you know what I'm saying, so that I could keep hitting niggas with shit. I don't just put nothing out, like, that ain't what I do. I never have, like, your first step gotta be your best step, you know what I'm saying? That's, I always went by that, like, I could've been put a fucking mixtape out, like, I got 1,000 raps, like, but this shit ain't done right, I ain't fucking putting that shit out. And that's how I think, and that's how niggas around me think, like, you ain't gonna put it out right, don't put it out.
Right, but I just want to say I respect the way you come at the game as far as your business, you know, like the mindset behind it, because you coming in with a plan. Well, you already had a plan from the rip, whereas though you've been had music, but it's just like the timing. The timing is everything in this game.
Timing perfect right now, like, timing perfect right now, because I got like 3 projects, so it's easy for me to like, it's easy for me to do this shit regardless, but it's easier for me to like be like, all right, I can do the Instagram shit right now because I already got my music. Like, I'm not a, like, I know niggas be doing a lot of that Instagram shit.
But that might have been like the first joint I ever seen of you for real.
Yeah, but it was more. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's been more, and niggas was peeping that. Niggas was peeping it, like the joint before. If you check down, niggas was peeping that shit already. Like the justice reform joint, the risk assessment tool joint I did with the Kaepernick jersey and all of that.
These crackers is locking us, and nobody stopping them. Don't believe what the media been feeding us, they just watching them. So when I see a cop die, shit, I ain't surprised, I don't cry for him. Ain't no fun when a rabbit got the gun and the niggas start popping them. Let me talk to him. If I sell drugs, try to feed my family, I'm a criminal. But if he shoot up a school, y'all make excuses for him, shit is pitiful. You know they changed the rules if they ain't got the same skin as you. Just can't be just in an unjust system. This shit ain't meant for you. Let me tell you the shit that they get into. Give a kid life in prison, ain't kidding you. Man, I seen them conditions get critical when that cop and that judge up critical. But you're innocent, they'll know it isn't you. Thought the law was on your side, didn't you? You're protecting and serving, that's fictional. He in court, straight face like this shit was true. Told your honor right, don't see the honor in it. He's saying I did things I didn't do. So his bad's worth more than my life is. My word versus word don't mean shit to you. Huh, make matters worse, you got a public defender defending you. Talking maximum time, but everything that he doing is minimal. Through the book at your ass, said read every page when they sentenced you. Damn, ain't this a bitch? Back on them bricks in 2062.
Niggas was peeping it, so it's like, I already knew what I had to do with the gram shit, because I knew I had the music. But I'd rather just do the music. But I know that gram shit is what niggas really be looking at. Like, this is all, everything I do calculated, bro. So it's like, I know that the gram is going to do what I needed to do for my music. I'd rather do music, though. I write songs, like, I don't just rap. Like, I write songs, dog. You know what I'm saying? That's why it's easy for me to put a concept on Instagram, because I already do that with my songs.
Exactly. You already putting the vision in your head when you writing
like,
it.
that shit is easy. It's really easy. And it's only a minute. Like, you write a song 3 to 4 minutes. Like, you know what I'm saying? So 1 minute ain't shit.
Right. So now, what's some of the artists that you looked up to in the game, like on the Philly level and just on the, you know, if you could compare yourself to any artist as far as the style and some artists that you looked up to?
I don't compare myself to no artists. I just think I got a lot of different lanes. And I feel like a lot of other people, a lot of other artists, they only stay in one lane. Like, I could talk about the college shit, because I did. I could talk about the street shit. I could talk about the family shit. I could talk about everything in a combination of things, because that all makes me who I am, you know what I'm saying? So it's easy for me to talk about these different things, because I partake in, I've done all that shit. So it's like, that's what, as far as motherfuckers that I fuck with in the industry, like, I fuck with the Coles, I fuck with Meek, of course, Kendricks, I fuck with Push, I fuck with Push heavy. That's really, I like the lyrical niggas, you know what I'm saying? I like the other niggas too. I like the little the nigga Tekashi 6ix9ine. I think he's smart, you know what I'm saying? Niggas might not necessarily like his music, but I think the shit he does, he calculated. I'm the same way, so I think he's smart on how he do shit. And as far as Philly, you know what I'm saying, I listen to everybody, for real. I listen to everybody. It don't even gotta be the niggas that's popping. Like, I listen to niggas that's, just around me that I like, you know what I'm saying? Like, niggas y'all probably never heard of, like East West or Super High School J. Niggas that y'all never heard, because I'm listening to everybody. I listen to everything, bro. That's the only way you can really know the quality of your own music and learn from and grow, you know what I'm saying? Evolving your own music is by listening to shit that's around you and listening to good shit that's around you so that you don't fuck your own ear up. I listen to everybody, man.
You ready?
Yeah.
All right, so now just speaking upon the recent video that you had dropped. Now, you know, a lot of people in Philly and just across, you know, as far as independent artists, been doing all types of virtual videos and putting visuals behind their freestyles, but yours was so unique and it was so touching and so different in its own way as far as the thought process behind the person before they pull that trigger. What made you just come up with that?
Cause I got, like, everybody think about that shit, man. At the end of the day, whether you do it or not, you thought about it. You know what I'm saying? Everybody that I be around, niggas that I know, you know what I'm saying? And then I got friends that's incarcerated, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, you gotta understand, I really do this shit, like my whole thing was to do it was like, I don't wanna be telling y'all what to do. I just present y'all the facts for real, the good and the bad of the shit, and let you choose. Cause in the joint, niggas was thinking that I was just basically bigging up violence, and some niggas thought that, I guess that whoever, it went over to some of their heads, but like, my whole point was to really just make y'all think why this shit is happening, you know what I'm saying? Like, the message is go deeper than just me, you know what I mean? Like on some gangster shit or some shit like that. It's a deep message in that shit, and that's really why, I mean, I did it. And then it was just like, you know what I mean? I just feel like,
no, I feel you, because I feel like
niggas know, you know what I'm saying? But nobody be talking about this shit the way that it need to really be talked about.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I do this shit, motherfuckers go on a roar and everybody having discussions. It makes motherfuckers have discussions about this shit. And then it just happened to be the day before, the day after that the shit happened to Nizzy. And that they said the boy Nizzy got hit. And I was like, damn, I really need to do this shit now, you know what I'm saying? So I just did it, and that shit went crazy, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, bro, like, I just want to definitely, like, personally thank you for that, because I feel like everybody, like, that was definitely one step, like, a major step as far as finding a solution to the, you know, at least trying to slow it down.
Yeah.
But that give motherfuckers a look like, damn, like, now, okay, like, now, especially, like, all that bullying shit in situations like that, it make you think and understand, you feel me?
Rap, and it's like, I don't be never wanting to preach. I don't bring it to a nigga like I'm preaching. I bring it like I've been in a situation and that I'm just telling you the situation for real. It's a lesson in the situation, period. So I ain't gonna preach to the shit. I'm gonna just give it to y'all the way it come to me, you know what I'm saying? The way that it is. So like, that's really why, like, I think that's what made it really different. Like, I be feeling like when niggas be doing they shit, they be trying to like, I don't know, like,
you gonna be genuine, like,
yeah, like, I don't know, my approach to this shit just be different.
Fact.
So like,
now I just want to highlight the one line where I felt like was like that knife through the chest when it was on, and forgive me, I might misquote it, when he was like, and this nigga Flight, he gonna get away with disrespecting me, you know, like, that, like, word disrespect, like, a lot of people died and a lot of people did things because they felt like a nigga was disrespecting them.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you know, but that also, I don't want to get too much because part 2 still got dropped, but that shit goes into like not having shit. If you ain't got shit in your life for real that's going right, or you ain't got shit as far as like money and a bunch of different shit, all you got is your respect. So if you feel like a nigga taking that, he taking all you got. And what you gonna do? You gonna do something to make you feel like, you know what I mean? Like, you gonna do something. Not saying it's right, but that's just the situation. But that also goes into why do a motherfucker feel like he only got respect? You know what I'm saying? That's a bigger conversation. And that's what I'm really trying to do. And that's why this shit is going the way it's going, because niggas is seeing it. Like, but I'm presenting it different. And that's my whole thing. Gotta be different. Corner. When niggas get cornered by this lifestyle, cause dead prezzies need mourners. Either gonna be a goner, or you fucking gonna grind straight from the nighttime to the morning. Almost done for the day, you waiting for the orders. Like warm, another trap, warmer. Had a half, sold half, now you got a quarter. Bust a couple bags, do the math, make sure they ain't short us.